Maybe you can do 10K?
10 kilometers?
No, baby. 10,000 steps. Take the challenge. Do it with me.
Okay, I'll do it with you.
Hi there, what are you ladies up to?
We're doing the 10K challenge.
Yeah. Now, they check kind of challenge I love.
Everybody.
Yes, who's out for a walk? Look at that, eh? 100K. I see there's 100,000 steps. I wonder what, how would you say that, Protector? Yeah, we see you. We see you. Awesome to see it. John, congratulations on your award there, sir. I see you hit the 500,000 mark. Well done. Well done. Huge congratulations. Yeah, exactly. And you see the little bonus that's coming your way. Look in the back office there. You're going to see how awesome that's going to be. Did you get it? Did you get it? Thumbs up. You can see it. You got it. Big booster. Now wait. If you bank it to that million steps, you're going to see how you get that extra bonus as well. So, yeah, you can start really looking at stuff in the back office. So, from my side, welcome everybody. I'm going to go straight into the presentation. We've had some very good feedback from everybody, so it's been absolutely wonderful. Tomorrow I'm going to be on the road. I'm driving, so let us get started. I'm going to get to the next slide. All right. For those that are the first time here, welcome to our family. Wonderful to have you here. And it's really special to be busy with such an awesome project, and a huge thank you to the Atlas Group that's been around for 30 years. And what we always kick off is, for those that don't know, we have a Sunday with Sept Club. Gonzalo puts a lot of effort and time, and it's really a great opportunity to reflect a little bit and to sort of just think about things as well. So, Gonzalo, I'm going to hand over to you and let you take it. Yeah.
Thank you, Rory. Hi, everybody. Hey, this post for the last 2 weeks, the post was so long that I had to separate it into two. But because I had always promised you guys it would be short reads every Sunday, and it was interesting because the idea of the post was to talk about technology and how it's taking over every aspect of our lives. And I started to think about what are some of the favorite things I like to do. And that's where the idea of this post came up with. I love to watch movies. And I started to think about how technology really influenced movies in the 90s. And my hypothesis is that in the 90s, there was a big jump from the 80s, and a big jump, and where technology really took off, and probably was the starting point of all the technological advancements that we see in movies today. So I made up a list, and you guys were really creative in coming up with answers, trying to figure out my top five list. I saw everything, and even mentioned movies that I had even forgotten about, to some sense. They wouldn't have made the top five list, but nonetheless, they was very interesting. There probably was not a single movie that was mentioned. I had over a dozen. Well, I got about a dozen and a half entries, and there wasn't a single movie that was mentioned that I had not seen. So you can rest assured that most of them were addressed. But there was only one person of all those entries that actually got all five. They wasn't in the right order, but there was only one person that got all five. Um, so just for you guys to know how the contest was, I'll tell you guys how the black box was calculated. It is you got 5 points for every correct entry, and then minus points uh, for just having the wrong order. So in this case, the person got Titanic. They got 5 points, which is correct, and they got -1 because they put it at number five, and I had it at number four, and so on and so on. And so pretty hard to beat someone who got all five right from the get-go. So, but some people were close. Some people were closer even than this list to get the four that they did get right in the right order, but they didn't quite make it. So the winner of this list, and if you press that button, is Alan Webb. He won the contest this month, and that was his list. As you can see, he got every single one correctly. And I would like to say, I don't know about Alan's on here. I guess he is somewhere.
I'm not, I'd have
I'm
to
sure
stop sharing, but I can check in the parts.
Yeah. I think, oh, I see someone with Alan iPhone, but
Okay.
oh, I think he put a thumbs up. I think he's there.
Yeah,
So
he's here. He sent me a message. He's here.
so the good thing about all this is that it made me think that I'm not going to tell you guys when and how or and what, but I will introduce a contest every month. I won't tell you what week it is. You'll just have to read the posts, and you'll just have to follow the instructions, and we'll try to do this once a month randomly so that the winner could always be entered into the monthly draw. I hope you guys had a good time with this. I love this topics, and I hope you like the randomness about it as well. But it's not so random if you think about it, because in the first post I talked about how technology affects everything, including exercise. And I hope you guys had a fun time with this.
So
Rory, you
Gonzalo,
were actually very close, Rory.
so-
But you had four of them, and you almost hit them right on the nail when it came to like where they were on the list, but didn't quite make it. Philippe, you're going to say something?
Yeah, so just to just to make sure that everybody understand, Alan Webb was is the winner, and he is part of the lucky draw. But was Alan already in the lucky draw, Liv?
Yes, I will show that on the wheel later. That you'll see the two entries for him.
So he has a
One has
double chance. He has
he
a
has a
double
double
chance
chance.
to win. Okay, that's fun.
Exactly.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Well, I think the nice
So
thing as well is what you're doing here, Gonzalo. I mean, the whole idea of the app, we've got Tetris now, we've got the mind games, and you now gamifying the Sunday with Step Club. So this is really just going with our theme and gamifying our steps and everything. And I think what's really going to be great is going to be the when we maybe, I mean, we've been talking about it, Philippe, is maybe we gamify the mind games. Maybe the top Tetris winner, maybe with the highest points.
right.
Who knows?
We
Maybe we're looking for ideas. I know there's some people that really, really love Tetris. I do. Well, I love Tetris, but we've seen some really big scores out there, in the 200s and 300s. So maybe it's the top performer for Tetris. If you've got an hour or two and you want to perform on the Tetris and you get the highest score for the month, maybe that's something we can add to the list. Just throwing it out there.
absolutely.
And I do want to mention that some people were making the comment that remember, and I think I've already told most people that actually sent in a post or their lists, but it's not the best movies of the 90s. There's so many good movies in the 90s. Silence of the Lambs, I saw some answers. There's so many. Uh, uh, and they were not included in this because obviously Silence of the Lambs was more of a psychological thriller rather than a technical marvel. Just for you to know that this was everything to do with technology, and so some of these lists, some of the names on this list would probably, most of them would probably not make the top 10 list of the best movies, but there's about two or three of them that probably would.
Yeah, well, there are lots of, and again, it was your list, so it was a personal choice, and there were a couple of
Exactly.
cryptic clues. There was cryptic clues in your writing. If people read it, it was there.
Yeah.
So you did make it a little bit easier there with Tom Hanks and all that. I think I had Saving Private Ryan as one of my options
Yes.
because of the
It was a runner-up.
CGI. Yeah, the
Yeah.
CGI effects that they introduced to make it so warlike and realistic. And
The opening scene. Yes, the opening
yeah,
scene. Yeah.
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 Well, super. Thank you for the challenge, and I look forward to the next one.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
from I think the very important thing that we're busy with right now, and this is really a huge, 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 huge opportunity for you. And I think if you understand this, it's really the Atlas Group is doing something really fantastic. Again, this is giving back to the community and also great for South Africa as well, because a lot of barrier of entry for people to build a business is to have the finances to do it. And we have refined this product, which is based around health. And I'm having a lot of chats with a lot of business leaders. We got some new people on the block. I see TJ was here first up. He was 25 minutes early. I saw you there, TJ, under the business hustle. And I had some documents back from Alan. And I think people are starting to apply their minds to this. And the whole concept of what we want to do here is help you build a passive income if you want to turn this into a business. You don't have to. You can just use this app for your own health, your own benefit, But if you'd like to share the health benefits and grow a passive income, the goal is to make at least $1,000 a month passively. And if that excites you, we want to make that dream a reality for you. And again, that's where we want to. We designed this around getting you to $1,000 a month, and we want to help you in that journey. We want to help you by providing assistance, leads, the whole business process around it. And what we see is your 6 month commitment and following the steps that we put forward will build you towards that fitness goal and that financial goal. And it's about being committed and taking the right steps. A lot of people here in South Africa might not be able to raise 80 or $5,000. It's a lot of money. But here, if you've got the willpower and you have got the world at your feet, if you've got a cell phone and you've got internet, you can make a success of this for yourself. And again, it's not for everybody. Some people just want to walk and enjoy the rewards. But on the same side, if you want to build this into a good passive income, particularly in South Africa, most of the, or around, or Africa, the dollar is a very strong currency. And, if you've got two households, for example, sorry, two people in a household, you got a partners, and they each bring in $1,000 extra. That's $2,000 extra. That's the goal. We want to get you to a minimum, and I use the word minimum of $1,000 a month. And we putting the tools in place and the technology to make that happen through the social media, through the opportunity, and combining the marketing tools. Now, people have had this idea that, oh my gosh, I don't want to go into debt, etc. We're going to explain that it's not like you have to pay the US dollars back. Okay. We have put it in a system when this is again very kindly from the Atlas Group. We want to help you build a business, and we understand it is expensive. You have to go and borrow $5,000. It's a lot of money. So we have a system that if you committed, you can make a success of it for yourself. So this is designed for anyone. It's from beginners. You could have an influencing platform. You could be a health professional. You could be a student. You could just have been exposed to it. But if you want to commit to building something bigger, and I think in these very unsettling times as the AI starts generating, jobs are going to change. Do you have a backup? Do you have a plan for additional income? Do you have a side hustle? And we really want to get this process where it's 80% of it is automated and it's all run off a platform for you. And it's really just supporting you. And when you can work at your own place and you can build an online presence, or you could go to park runs or park walks and share these free vouchers. Remember the vouchers, if you're active, even as a free trial member, you can hand out 1,000, 10,000, a million free vouchers if you want to. And it's really about just getting yourself out there and also exposing people. We don't want to sell the program, okay? But it's not here to sell anything. We want to share. This is about people that want to be healthy and start looking after their health and get rewarded for focusing on their health as well. So this is a great opportunity. If you want to share, you can also earn income by helping others also reach their health goals as well. So what are you going to get if you choose to decide? And remember, there's 100 people that are being selected for this process. And we'll chat with Elena, but the letters have been going out. We've started the selection panel. I think there will be some first meetings, maybe Friday or next week, just chatting with Philippe a little bit earlier. But essentially, what do you get is the branding of the Step Club and Step Chain. And the loan that you get, the 5,000, is not cash to go and buy a Gucci bag or to go and blow. What you're going to get is quarterly vouchers that you will use to build your business. And we want to do this responsibly with you. So essentially, you will give out free vouchers to somebody. So let's say I'm going to take, let's say John as an example. John decides, you know what? I'm loving the program. I'm enjoying the walking. I'm in this whole program. I'm for it. I want to share this. So John decides he's now going to share free vouchers with whoever. Now, for that person that he shares the vouchers, John can say to that person, hey, Timothy, listen, if you're serious about your health, if you complete 18 days or more, I will give you a quarterly voucher, which means he gets 4 months. The vouchers still work the same. It still allocates the commission and everything. It still goes into the system. It's a real voucher. and it's just offset against the $5,000 loan. So as John starts earning his commissions and his step points and he's walking, if he's making $150, it's going to come off. So what John does now, he says, Timothy, listen, I challenge you to do 18-day walking or more. And if you do it, I'll allocate you a voucher. Timothy does 20 days. John recommends him for the voucher. Timothy then gets allocated the voucher. Now, Timothy's got 3 months. Why would that be important? Because we want to make sure that John is allocating the vouchers to somebody that's committed. Too many people get something for free and they don't appreciate it. And we want to protect John's investment or loan to make sure that the people that are committed, that want to make a change. So that means Timothy is going to have 4 months effectively for free. And let's see if Timothy has the, what's the word? The chutzpah, the drive, the want, the will to be healthy. Because if Timothy gives up in month 2 or month 3, then we're going to have, he's basically going to be out of the program. And then we have not wasted that. You know, if he doesn't get through his 18 days, why would John give him a 3-month voucher? He would be wasting his money. So I think when these people take things for free, you want to build a relationship for them. And maybe Timothy comes back in 3 months' time and Timothy says, well, I'm really interested in that 3-month voucher. And then John says, well, of course, I'll happily give you a 3-month voucher, but show me that you can do 18 days. He says, well, I want a free voucher. You say, no, pay, show that you're committed. So he pays for 1 month and then he does the 18 days. And then John, if he chooses, will give him a voucher. So that's the thinking behind it. And we're going to go into a great more detail with that. You're going to have templates, guides, training, emails. There's a whole social post. There's going to be suggested weekly items that you do for the people that sign up for free or those people that are building. And there's going to be the accountability partners, and you'll have counsel and you will have support. What the Atlas Group has allocated is 500,000 US dollars for this process to help you build your business. $500,000. That means 100 packages will be allocated to help 100 people build their business. It's a loan granted, and I need to be very clear. People thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to pay it off in US dollars and that. No, 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 no. You pay it back from your walking or your commissions and the SSE points. So it's effectively a loan. And as you walk, as you build your business with your 62 people, because you're going to get 62 plus vouchers out of the 5,000, as your business grows, as they sign up, if you sign somebody up, that 25% comes off your loan immediately. If that person signs up and they introduce somebody, that's also going to attribute to your income as well. So you understand this is to help assist you get strong people. And we want to make sure that you're allocating it to the right people. And that's why we're saying 18, they've got to do 18 daily goals. And I mean, that's really the basic of it. That's like the low entry. Because why give away a voucher to somebody that's not committed? You're going to waste your money to do that. So just to remember, just so that there's no confusion, you've got to you'll pay back the loan in the step points or commissions. So instead of you being able to withdraw your commissions or spend the money in the marketplace, it's essentially just suspended until you've reached that level. But then again, you can allocate out to $5,000 worth of vouchers, and we will work together in that. So it's a great opportunity to access. And if you had to go and get a loan, go and do it yourself. Go to any bank and say, I want to borrow $5,000 to start a business. See how much it costs you a month to borrow that. Go and do a little check on the bank there. You'll be surprised. So this is a really a great support for those people that are struggling, that they want to build a business but don't have the financial resources, but have a phone and they're connected and they can go out onto the internet and build this business for them with the support of head office and all the things that go with it as well. So what does it mean to qualify? It's the qualification criteria is very low because we also want new people to have this opportunity. And it's a first come, first serve. And we'll check in with Eliana, but I think we've had over 54 applicants already out of the 100. And we've purposely not gone too big with it. We wanted to make it available for those people that attend the meetings And tonight, if you haven't applied for it, all that you need to do is go to support and go to the ticket and ask for, say, I would like to apply for the 5,000 loan. If you don't know where to go to support on the website, you should be speaking to your upline and saying, how do I apply for the $5,000? That just means you're applying for the $5,000. You still got to go through an approval process. In other words, Philippe and Gonzalo are not going to sign a check to $5,000 to somebody that is random. They want to meet you and understand who you are. It is a lot of money. But to qualify, to meet the criteria to be considered and apply for the loan, you need to be active yourself, and you need two people that are active underneath you. So the applicant, meaning the person applying for the $5,000, needs to be active, and you have two people that are active. Why? Why would we do that? Because we want you to have a basic understanding of how the system works and how you share your link, etc. And then meetings are starting as soon as Friday next week. The first people are going to go through conversations. And again, Philippe and Gonzalo know a lot of people that have been here for a while, and they will start approving the process for the recipient to receive their 3-month voucher. So again, John recommends Timothy. Timothy's back office will be looked at, and head office doesn't say, but Timothy's only done 5 days. John, they don't qualify. They don't seem to be committed. They need to show 18 days or more. So hopefully I've made that very clear. So the idea is that we want to protect your business growth and say only get those people that are committed. Start with the free trial. And remember, with the free trial, they get to keep all those earnings. So you have a person that joins underneath you that gets 4 months of earnings. That means if they're earning $30 a month without any multipliers, that's like $120 in their back office, in their marketplace, because it's $30 a month if you do all your daily goals. So it's really a fantastic opportunity if you understand the business and you apply yourself. And if you let your mind go, I think you'll be blown away. I know people that have contacted me are very, very excited because they understand it and they get it. So the business in the box, the next steps is the selection and approval process. Letters have been going out. Some of you might have received letters already. If you didn't meet the criteria, Eliana would say, look, we've looked at the back office. You're not active, or you need to be active, or you only got one person to be active. To be considered, you need two. Part of meeting with everybody is that out of the 100 people, we want to have 10 people that represents the community needs and wants, and those 100 people are going to be part of a VIP support line. So those 10 members will be part of a VIP support line direct with head office that will be looking after the 100 people's needs, because they all link together, and then collectively we make sure that there's VIP. If there's any issue, problems, we immediately sort that out. So out of the 100, you can put your name forward, and you guys and ladies can select out of the 100 who those 10 members will be. That will be part of the process. You voted in, and then head office will give final approval. There'll be a monthly detailed meeting, and once a year, there will be a get together at a location to be advised. Could be anywhere in the world. And that's where we will get, and it could be in 6 months' time, it could be in 3 months' time, it could be in 9 months' time. That decision is purely, up to head office. But knowing that we're launching the SEC token, I think there might be a tie-in with the SEC token launch. So keep that in mind. How do you apply for it? It's very, 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 very simple. You go into the back office, you open a ticket and say, I would like to apply for the $5,000 loan to build my business. That's it. Then you'll be contacted. You couldn't have it any easier. And if you don't know how to work a support ticket, then you shouldn't be getting a $5,000 loan, because you've still got more to learn in the business. So where do you find support? You go onto the Sept Club website, you click on the support button, you submit a ticket, and you write your instructions in. So now I'm going to hand over Gonzalo to the lucky draw. Can I give you the controls?
Yes, of course. Let me just get my video on here. Sure. So let me just, for the moment, everybody
So
is
how many
here.
people qualified, Gonzalo? How many people qualified? And
106, but I'm going to show everybody now the list so they can take a look at it, and they will see it right now. Let me just share this out. Okay. So here we go. This is the famous list. And I will scroll through it very quickly as we discuss it a little bit more. But as you can see, this is all in alphabetical order. You were given a list this week, but we made a couple of adjustments and we added a couple of names. As you can
there's some
see,
boxes.
Alan Webb.
Gonzalo, we see some boxes, some rectangles on.
Just
in,
move, I think Gonzalo, just move the faces and all that. Just minimize both the boxes on your side.
Okay, 2 seconds. I gotta get rid of this. There we go. Should be. Okay. Is that better?
I think we can still see, so I think go ahead, yeah.
There's a one, but it doesn't obstruct anything, so that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe you should scroll the list on the list.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So here's the list. It's all in alphabetical order. You can see if your name's on there. I will scroll very quickly. By the way, here's Alan. This is his normal entry for all the work that he did this month, and this is for the contest that he won today. Alan Webb. So it's in capital letters, so he will see that's 2 entries right there. As you can see, here's the list, all 106 names very carefully. Just you can check very quickly if your name is there, but most people have been entered properly. And you can see that list. And before I shuffle them, so they're all in alphabetical order on the wheel, you'll see very soon. And we get to the end. Has everybody had a chance to look at it? And that's everybody.
Rory,
So
maybe we should remind everybody the rule that to be able
yes,
to access to your prize, you have to be present to this. The minimum is to attend this draw or to be represented. We have some members send us some messages saying that they will be represented by someone else, or they ask us to be represented. So we have a list of people who are not attending for some personal reason, but we have a list. So just for next time, if you cannot attend this draw, you just send us a quick message on support on help desk saying that you cannot be there and someone else will be representing you. I think this is the minimum to do to be able to access your prize.
yes.
Agreed.
Okay, so
All
we're
right.
going to start.
Go.
Before we start and before we press the first time, I'm going to
No,
shuffle all the names.
One
so they're
second,
no
one
longer
second,
being
Gonzalo. Just also to remind for some newcomers, we're
Sure.
going to start with the top winner, and
That's right.
and 4 winners. So we have 1 top winner. If you win 3 times the top winning position, you win 1,000 USDT, which will be the case. I think Anderson is with us. Anderson was the lucky winner. He won 3 times the top position, and he went back home with 1,000 USD. So it's a nice prize. So we start with
Anyway,
top winner.
and then he went home and played the lottery. Okay, so let me just shuffle. There are all the names that have been shuffled. I'll shuffle it one more time. And there we go. All right, so here the first spin of the day. Let's see who gets the top prize for this month. And it's spinning, spinning, spinning. And it looks like it will be Bogo Edith. By the way, it's going to be always the official name that you have on the net ready, or sorry, on the platform. So please just remember that. So if you'd like to be, I think you go by the name Kimberly. I'm not sure. I don't know, but this is Kimbogo Edith. Congratulations. You're the top winner for the month. Okay, so let's try the second list, the second spin. Yeah, it's spinning, spinning, spinning. Let's just see who it is. It's Merrimack. Merrimack Ab, the second winner of the month.
Congratulations very much. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay,
Number
the third
three.
spin of the day. Let's just see. It is Isaac. I've skipped your first name, but Isaac, you're there. Congratulations. And remember, after the day is over, we'll show the list before we go. But remember, after the call is over, just send a little note to the team, and they'll give you the prize. They'll give you instructions on how to get it. Okay, fourth spin of the day, and the fourth name will be. I'm tilting my head here to see who it's going to be. Esther. Esther is the fourth winner, and now last winner of the month. Here we go. Here we go. The last spin. This is pretty exciting. I wish we could spin all day. All right. Christine. So the winners are in this order. Those are the winners for the month. I'm sure Elena is here to make a note of all that. So those are the 5 winners. Congratulations to the 5. Congratulations to Kimbogo for the first prize. And that's it. Congratulations to everybody that partook during the month. Remember, you're getting healthy as you're doing this. So yes, you're getting part of this prize and what have you, and you're making a little bit of money on the side, but you're all getting healthier. And this is the prime objective of Step Chain and Step Club in general. So congratulations to everybody who participated, for everybody who did 10,000 steps a day, which is a big accomplishment. Congratulations to all of you.
Super, thanks
right.
so much. Yeah, 100%. I think from my side, just very exciting. If you are interested in the business in the box, please don't leave it too late. All you need to do is go to support, drop in a ticket. Philippe and Gonzalo are looking at the names very clearly with Elena, and we look forward to seeing you on the other side. And I think what's really, really exciting, if you understand how it works and all the opportunities, I actually got a couple of nice messages while just through this presentation of how things are heating up. And if you, for example, have a team with you, can you just imagine if you've got a team and you guys each collectively work together, how well your team is going to do? So if you guys apply for the loans and you meet the criteria and you do it from a team perspective, you could potentially, as a team, land up with $25,000, $30,000 worth of vouchers to build your business. And I think that's a very, very, very powerful thing if you understand it. So don't lose this opportunity. Think about it, discuss it with your fellow partners, and just make a commitment. You're doing the walking anyway, you're active anyway. Maybe this is something you can take to the next level, because I can assure you, making $1,000 or more a month is great. It really makes a big change in your life as well. Takes a lot of pressure.
You made a good point, Rory. If you are part of an existing community, another community than Step, it could be a business community, it could be a sport, any community where you are part of. It's just matter to share. The only thing you have to do is to share. It's not. It's a no-brainer. If you are part of any community of any size, it could be 5, 10 people here, or a large community of runners, walker, or a sport club. It could be anything, but you can share with. This is the only thing you have to do, is to share.
Absolutely. And from my side, I'm looking forward to the future once we've got everybody set up. I'm quite keen to travel around the country in South Africa and go from place to place. And it should be a little bit warmer by then. Start to attend some walks and some parks and get some branding up and help where I can from my side. Because I really believe in the product. I really believe in getting health right. And also, if you're not aware, we've also creating and finalizing the tax deduction side for businesses as well. So you can approach a business that might do this for their staff as well, which is a great opportunity for staff to benefit from that perspective. And next week, I'm also investigating on the CETA program. And what I mean by the CETA, those in South Africa that are business orientated, they will understand that the government actually pays you to train people and you can claim that money back. So there's a lot of things that we're investigating, and we want to put the money back in the hands of the people that need it most. And this is one of the reasons why Philippe is doing what he's doing, and Gonzalo, because they realize the challenges we sit with in South Africa and other countries. So we are trying to take away every single mental and financial barrier away from you so that you can commit and have an opportunity to build a financial business for yourself. It really boils down to you having a cell phone and having access to internet and going out there and start sharing. That's all it is. You don't have to sell anything. We want to automate the system for you. So that's it from me, Philippe. I think it was a great session, to the point. I'll get the recording out, and congratulations to those winners. And really, please don't leave the loan application too long. We're already more than 50% of the way. So get onto your support and secure your $5,000 loan.
Thank you, Rory. Nice session indeed. So see you next week with more
Thank you, everybody.
with more information about this opportunity, but also some updates on the app. Where is some new feature I want to share with you next week. All right. See you next week. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I could easily do the 10K
You do
challenge.
10K?
10 kilometers?
No, baby. 10,000 steps. Take the challenge. Do it with me.
Okay, I'll do it with you.
What do you mean, a 10K?
10K.
Yes, stupido, 10K.
Really? 10K?